Hello all, Tot here with a new video, and I hope everybody's liking the live streams. Okay? I'm liking them. They're a bit different. They're a new experience. And I hope to use them as another tool to catch the eye and the ear of my audience. And to please the ones that are already here. Okay? It's a fun time, pretty chill, pretty low stress. I'll work out a better schedule that doesn't depend on a snow apocalypse to hit and knock out half a town, stuff you can't do. Anyway, it got me thinking, how can I use this screen sharing and live streaming as a tool to help my channel besides writing the stories? Which we'll see how long that goes. I want to try some experiments with it. For instance, I talk a good amount about nostalgia on this channel in the trap. One of the first videos I did on this channel was over the dangers with two of my favorite cartoons about technology. One was the movie Dexter's Laboratory Ego Trip and Camp Lazlo. Both episodes dealing with technology, the future, self-worth, self-confidence, and actually being human. And I remember watching those as a kid and thinking, I'm feeling this feeling, you know what I mean? This nostalgia. And I believe nostalgia has its place, okay? Because again, when I saw, I've told this before, I believe, on the show, when I saw an old childhood favorite, a cartoon, being reimagined, and then brought back to life and just given all the budget, I felt something seeing that. Now, that time, I believe it was Digimon Try, I brought this up, I saw Omnimon. I remember when I saw Omnimon in theaters, watching Digimon the movie, which isn't... It's a guilty pleasure. It's not a great movie, okay? I give it a B, okay? I like it a lot. But I'm a big Digimon fan, so that beats for bias. Also, the soundtrack ain't that bad, okay? I highly recommend it. Very good movie for... You have a little... If you have average expectations, like... You're not wanting to really be dissatisfied, a little more satisfied, I'd highly recommend it. But anyway, I've decided to do something else that's going to make a marriage of my AI use, my live stream, and my guest message of this world we live in now with the nostalgia laundering. Again, a term I didn't make up. A term I heard, and it's very, very powerful. I'm actually going to reveal where I heard that. It was actually Real Life Fake Wizard, really good channel. Talks about media and creativity and stuff, so I definitely expected it from him and his expertise and his good videos and his... I'd love to be able to do videos like him. Very concise, very funny, very topical. It gave me the inspiration to keep creating. So yeah, there you go. And what I want to use my live streams are, I don't know if anyone here has ever heard of this little niche, kind of hidden gem of a game called Pokemon. Now that you can sit down, now that you've especially picked your jaw off the floor, I'll now continue. I remember growing up with Pokemon. I kept playing to about the 8th generation. Okay, so I've been around a bit with it. And I really liked Pokemon for a long time. Not anymore, though. I think a lot of us are in this part. Now, I'm not here to rag on the new games or the myriad of problems. I'm just saying it just does not feel the same. Because if you think about it, Pokemon was made for children. Okay? I believe I was about 6 when I got my first Pokemon Yellow, with Pikachu riding a surfboard. I was pretty sick back then, I'm not going to lie. AI couldn't do that. Anyway, it's just, I've noticed something that could fit in more with my content. You see, Pokemon's still very popular, nearly being 30 years old. Okay, I've grown with this game, with this series. Okay, or like Pokemon Snap. It's my favorite spin-off, everybody was asking. And what I really loved about Pokemon Snap the most is that it felt like I was on a nature discovery or a National Geographic, Savannah or something. It got me that close to the wild of Pokemon and seeing them in their natural habitat. I always thought that was pretty cool. I always thought that was kind of neat. I've always loved nature, always loved animals, so good stuff. And I think I've finally seen the evolution of that recently. I don't know when it started, but there has been a smorgasbord of different Pokemon Discovery, Nat Geo like channels. Now, what do I mean by that? People have never heard of Discovery or Nat Geo. Well, you see, they're travel companies, or I guess educational would be a better term, of entertainment, of traveling, expansion of oneself, growing more about the world and yourself, Truly do. Good stuff. I really liked it. I really liked growing up. Helped me a lot to learn about the world in my small town. And now, I can't tell you how much joy, how immediate and immense it gave me to finally see the Pokemon with some flaws. It's not perfect. And I can notice some things that don't make any sense, especially for my favorites. I can definitely see where AI is AIing. But what I want to do is get on here and share my stream and live stream that, my reactions to it. As just, again, it's on brand for keeping ahead of illusions and learning AI. So it's not completely out of my wheelhouse. It's not completely off-brand, for lack of a better term. Because I'm happy where I'm going. I have seen some new subscribers. Welcome all. And this is kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to get out there. I've been using a lot more shorts. And yeah, I'm going to make a video about my shorts strategy soon. And this was just my upload to talk about my live streams and where we're going with that. Again, I don't want to make them not archivable. I know people are busy. They have lives, stuff like that. I would like them to be able to do it when they feel like it, when they can. Because life doesn't seem to get any less busy, but I can at least make it more accessible to you. Okay, I can't help you make more money or anything, but I can at least give you something that'll make you calm down. Something not made to anger you. Something not made to trick you. Just help out. So thank you. And we should be rolling out those live streams sooner than later. Most likely this weekend, a little test drive. I'll see what times work. And we'll go from there. I want to thank you all for your time. And if you want to, you can like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice day.